Have you written many of your own? Or?
I've written plenty of my own.
Yeah.
I've written a lot. I've got books and books full
Really?
of lyrics and chords.
Do you keep them all, or do you?
I do keep them all. I know some people will say, oh, I'm going to throw that away because it's no good, but I mean, some of my best songs have come from the ideas in those lyrics, so I never throw anything away, which is why I've got almost a full wardrobe full of books. I'm not even kidding you. I've got so many books, it's unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it if you saw them all.
You're going to have to get a library or something.
I am, definitely, yeah.
Okay, let's go right back to the beginning. What's your earliest musical memory?
Singing as a sunflower.
At the sunflower?
Yes, I was a sunflower in a play school. It was like, I don't really know what it was. I stood up in front of all the parents, and I remember I got some of the words wrong. And so the teacher started shouting them at me, and I got a little bit flustered, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I managed to pull through. Yeah. But the best part about that memory was I remember taking my hat home, which was covered in sunflower seeds, and my family ate them all. Yes, that's the one thing I remember from that. Yeah.
What about your first ever gig?
Yes, that's a funny story. Yeah. That was terrible.
It usually is, actually, with the people who have come on and said that.
Yeah, but I think, to be honest, if it goes really well, then you don't build up the confidence to do it again, if you know what I mean. I think if it goes terribly wrong, then you know the next time it can never possibly go that wrong again, and it was the case with me, because the disc packed in, and then somebody said they got the disc and started playing the wrong song. So I had to try and explain to them that it wasn't the right song, and I ended up standing up and singing it completely a cappella. And it was quite distressing, really, but now I think about it, it was probably the best thing for me. Because then I did have the confidence to stand up and say, I can do it a cappella, I can do it without the CD, and just carried on from that.
So what's the best gig you've done so far?
The best gig, goodness me, there's so many. I mean, that's a really difficult question because there's so many different things you can take away from every gig. So I would say perhaps...
All right, I'll give you a top 3 gigs.
Top 3, top 3, okay. One of them would have to be the first time I put a band together, and we did, the song we finished with was Journey, Don't Stop Believing. And that was fantastic, that was amazing, that was such a brilliant experience. It was the first time I'd actually done it on such a huge scale. And then... What was the
name of the band?
We didn't, it was just the band, because it was for a charity event, and I kind of just chucked them all together and said, this is what you're doing. And they don't argue. So then the second one would probably be the first time I played the guitar live, which would have been at a folk festival, and I played Runaway Train by Soul Asylum, which turned out to be a very popular song in the audience, which was fabulous. Everybody knew what it was except me. The third one, let's try and think. That would probably be the first open mic I did.
Where was that?
That was amazing. That was a little country pub called the Greyhound. There's a lot of people I love there. They're my first family.
That's in Birmingham?
That's in Rugeley.
Rugeley?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So, yeah.
What about worst gigs? Have you ever had any terrible, weird, worst gigs?
Why do you people always ask that question?
Because it's usually funny.
Oh no, I've just had a prompt from the corner over there. Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to tell that story.
The way you prompted it, I'm quite interested in this one.
Yes, that was a pretty bad experience, but not because I played it wrong or anything. It was, I won't tell you the name of the pub because we'll all go looking there, but I had to do a 2 45-minute set at a pub, and halfway through my first set I was singing the Bob Dylan song that Adele covered. Make You Feel My Love. Yeah. And halfway through the song, there was a rather large gentleman in the audience, and he was standing there with his pint, and all of a sudden his trousers dropped down in the middle of this set. which he didn't realise until perhaps the next verse, in which case he looked around the entire pub to check if anybody had seen and pulled his trousers back up. So it was rather difficult to carry on straight
How the hell
face.
did you carry on with that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think I probably just closed my eyes and hoped that when I opened them again, his trousers were out. But it was so bad. It was terrible.
I think that's the best one we've heard so far. I don't think ever we're going to beat that one. We've heard some good ones, but hey, that's
Yes.
top of it. Have you got a favourite place you like to play?
A bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a place for creativity, you know. If you get it wrong in your bedroom, then nobody can say, "Oh, that was bad."
No. And in your mind, you got 500,000 people
that's
watching
it.
you.
Well, my teddy bears are,
Yeah.
so I suppose it's the same kind of thing.
Oh, dear. Right. Okay. Time for another one. I promise I won't drop my trousers during the course.
Okay, that would be wonderful
Yeah.
if you didn't.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to play, excuse me, a song by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Right.
This is a song called Iris, and this one always seems to be very popular. It's actually on the internet, and it's one of the songs I've uploaded. It has the most hits. Which
How
is
many
quite
hits so
nice.
far?
Probably around 600, which is quite good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best covers I've done. I've got the one that's got the best hits is Wild Horses,
Right.
which is the Rolling Stones cover, and that's into the thousands.
Right.
So that's quite nice. We keep trying. Okay.